Hey, it's Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures. And today, I got a special surprise that we're going to take a look at. I went by Harbor Freight day one of Black Friday, and look at what I got. I got the Harbor Freight mini toolboxes, the absolute craze that's taking the internet by storm. And it was only $9.98 a box. Is it worth it? Why did I get these? Let's unpackage them. Let's take a look and figure out what I can do with them. I can't believe it. I bought them. You probably saw my last video where I was talking about the Harbor Freight mini toolbox craze. That is like the Stanley Cup craze for men. I went to my local Harbor Freight this morning after I dropped my son off at school. I pulled in at 8:50 a.m. and in the front of the store, this amazing mini toolbox greeted me for the low price of $9 and I think like 98 cents or something, basically call it $10. MSRP is $18, but as an Inside Track member, I could purchase it earlier. So what the heck am I going to do with this? Absolutely no idea. The dimensions are 11 inches by 6 inches with a depth of 6 inches. So you're getting 11 inch wide by 6 inch high by 6 inch deep mini toolbox. They say that you can put 10 pounds of total weight in the box. That's 5 pounds per drawer. They don't have casters or anything. It was actually a little heavier than I expected, which was kind of nice. They have ball bearing slides. You can remove the lid 90 degrees up. It's a rust-free, powder-coated gloss finish. And they say that it has a magnetic drawer locking system, so I guess you shove the drawer in and away it goes. Admittedly, one of these, probably this one, I'm going to give to my son for Christmas. I will be keeping the black one, and I don't know if I'm going to put it on my desk or what I'm going to do. But let's go ahead and unpackage this thing and see what it's all about. And did you get one? I mean, it was an absolute crazy day on the Harbor Freight insider pages, the Reddit pages, the Facebook groups, all of that good stuff. Like, I feel like I may have hit the lottery because so many people couldn't get them. But then there were some people that bought like 8 of them, and my Harbor Freight was limiting you to 2. So let's take a peek. Okay, so let's get this bad boy unpackaged and see what all the hype is about. The funny thing about these, they said that they had to have stores like hold them in the back because people were trying to buy them before Black Friday and they were running out of them. And supposedly some stores didn't have a whole lot. I was kind of surprised, honestly, to see that, that my store did have one, multiple ones. Look how fancy. Look, you got some fancy protective covering. Now, some uses I've read, people have said they're going to use these for like 3D printing and laser cut things that they do. So it seems like people have a whole host of ideas of how they intend to use them. The door swings open, very small up here. I mean, you could maybe put a pencil up here. You're not putting much in that section because the depth is pretty much non-existent. Little tiny drawers in here. They magnetic shut. So let's go ahead and weigh this bad boy using my handy dandy United States Postal Service antique scale. It's coming in right at 6 pounds for the mini toolbox. If you can see that there, it's a 6 pound mini toolbox. So outside of being 6 pounds in weight, what can we actually put in this little guy here? Well, the top is absolutely miniature. I mean, it's not even an inch. We're talking it's maybe like 3 centimeters. You can put pencils in the top. I guess you could put straws in the top as well. But that's basically all you're gonna get. You could put drill bits up here, screws, a few different items along those lines. But you're definitely not gonna put a screwdriver. That would never work. I mean, it kind of works, I guess, but barely. It doesn't completely shut. But if that doesn't bother you, I guess you could put a smaller screwdriver up here. That would be great if you have like the little tiny ones for like electronics. This drawer, you can easily put a screwdriver in it going this way, but you're not going to be able to put it any other way. So you could maybe put 2 full-size screwdrivers if that's what you're looking to do. And down here, you got a lot more depth. It's 2 inches deep on the bottom shelf. The top shelf is 1 inch deep. And again, it is 11 inches wide by 6 inches deep by 6 inches tall. So all joking aside, I mean, for 10 bucks, it's kind of cool to have. If you have an art studio, if you have even a class with kids in it, if you want to give it to your kid, or for my purposes, I'm probably going to use it for an assortment of drill bits that I have. I'll probably put it right on the shelf in the shop with bits in the top, specialty bits in this one, and some of my deeper bits in here, because in my primary toolbox, they just kind of get thrown around. So far, I do like it. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. It's 10 bucks, 6 pounds, metal, not bad. Now, everybody's been giving folks a hard time on this of why would anybody want this little box? And, you know, what are you going to do with it? You can't even put tools in it. Did anybody really think a $10, 11-inch wide by 6-inch tall toolbox was designed to put tools in it? No, it's a novelty. It's cool to have. It's something interesting. You could put all kinds of miscellaneous bits in it or screws in it. And at the end of the day, if it's in your shop and it's sitting here just like so, it's going to protect those little items that you might want to have in it. And then you can open it up and you can get what you want and go about your business. So it's a fun product. Let's have fun, everybody. Let's enjoy it. And for 10 bucks, shoot, I would recommend you go get one. In fact, I might see if I can pick up a few more of these and give them away for Christmas gifts to some of the folks that I know. Thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this craze. I thought it was kind of funny. I love when people get so amped up. I saw that there were people at Harbor Freight before they even opened. So I guess I was pretty fortunate, but man, I like the little guy. Do you? Let me know what you think below, and let me know some of the crazy stories that you've heard of people trying to get this little tiny mini toolbox. Until then, I got some screws to put away.